go through training camp, and I'm competing against all these other receivers. They usually bring in around 15 receivers, and they keep 5. I'm having a pretty good camp. And my knee's not even 100%, but I'm playing really well. I'm thinking, I might actually make this team this year. And so as they started cutting the receivers, knocking them off every couple of days, they're down to 6 receivers. It was between me and another guy, and then they cut me. Now, when I say cut, that's another way of saying fired. They give you a pink slip. They say you're basically not good enough to perform the duties needed. So they let me go. That did not frustrate me because my phone was ringing off the hook right away. And the first team that called me on that Monday was the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs, they call me right away. They fly me out to Kansas City. We want you to be on our team. So I go to Kansas City, and the first thing they do is you got to go see the doctor. They want to give you a physical. They want to make sure you're healthy because they're making an investment on you. So as I go through the physical, I passed it. Then they take me through the most intense workout. They want to make sure the knee is healthy. So I have this great workout. I run really well, and I still know I'm not 100%, but I had a really good workout. And so the head coach, Marty Schottenheimer, says, JJ, kid, we like you. We want you to be on the team. But right now, we don't have a lot of room on the active roster. The active roster is the guys that actually play on Sunday. And then you have the practice squad, the guys that practice in hopes of one day being on the active roster. So he said, I'm going to put you on the practice squad and let you get your knee right, and then we'll activate you. So I thought, great. But while Marty was saying that, I was getting calls from other teams. These teams wanted me to be on the active roster. The first team to call me was the Green Bay Packers. We want you to be on our team. We want you to play. So this is Monday, and I said, well, Marty, these guys want to put me on the team. I want to play. And so Marty goes, kid, I understand that. I tell you what, you go to Green Bay. If they put you on their team, you go do it. If they're going to put you on the practice squad, promise me you'll come back and be on our practice squad. I thought, no problem. Win-win situation. So they fly me out to Green Bay. The first thing I got to do is go see the doctor. They want to see how the knee is. So I go into the doctor's office. He said, okay, we need to take a look at your knee. He's like, there's a little bit of swelling under your knee. Why is that? I said, oh, man, I just had this great workout the day before for the Chiefs. I ran really well. They were going to put me on their team. It was a great workout. He goes, but you have swelling in your knee. I can't pass you on the physical. So he flunked me on the physical. And I thought, well, no big deal. Because as I was leaving that place, I got another call from another team. And that team was the Detroit Lions. Once again, we want you on our team. Can we fly you up here? Now, this is Wednesday. They fly me up to Detroit to go and see if I'm going to be on the team. Where do I have to go first? Go see the doctor. I go into the doctor's office. First question is, well, you flunked Green Bay's physical. Why is that? I said, I don't know, but I had this great workout on Monday with the Chiefs. I ran really fast. I jumped far. They wanted to sign me. And, I don't know why they didn't pass me. He said, well, we can't pass you on a physical if you flunked another NFL team's physical, so we're going to flunk you on that physical. I'm thinking, you got to be kidding. But remember Marty. Marty wanted me on his practice squad. So I go back to Kansas City on Thursday, fly me back to Kansas City, and Marty goes, so why'd you flunk those 2 physicals? I go, Marty, you remember the great workout I had with you on Monday? I ran really fast, and you guys were going to sign me? We go, yeah, but we can't have you on our team if you flunk 2 physicals. So we're going to change our report, and we're going to flunk you on our physical. You got to be kidding. But once again, I thought, that doctor said you need to be 100% before you're really ready. So I flew back home to Oregon, continued rehabbing, because I really needed to get my knee right before I was really capable of showing them what I could do. 2 weeks later, they're calling again. The Chiefs called me, and I was a little perturbed with them, so I wasn't going to return their calls. Instead, I decided to go to the Cowboys. I signed with the Cowboys in 1989. They put me on their practice squad. Once again, recognizing I was still rehabbing, they said, we're going to put you on the practice squad, but we may actually activate you any one of these weeks coming up. So every week they would kind of dangle this carrot. This is the week you're going to play. So I'm thinking, okay. And they never activated me the entire season. I was on the practice squad the whole time. And at the end of the season, they said, we don't really think you're going to be ready. So we're not going to sign you. We're going to let you go. You know what I did? I went home, and I went through 3 of the month's most intense workouts you could ever imagine. I needed to get 100%, and it was time to do it. I worked out so hard. By the time February of 90 came around, I was bigger, I was stronger, and I was faster than I'd ever been. I immediately went to the Chiefs. They liked me before. I said, they're going to love me now. I went into camp as this mystery free agent guy and just absolutely turned it out. This article came out the next day, talked about my speed and this, that, and the other, and it was so exciting because I thought, this is it. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. I'm 100%, we're going to make it. Now, as camp goes through, you're going through camp, and they bring in all the receivers, you quickly learn that this is a business. And the guys that they draft usually have priority over free agents. And so as I went through camp, I had a great camp. I had the most catches and all that. I'm on the team. I know I'm going to be on the team. Well, it came down to me and a guy they drafted from Grambling. And because he was drafted, they kept him and they cut me. But Marty said, wait, I want you on this team. Give me 2 weeks. We're going to put you on this team. Just hang around here in Kansas City. You'll be on the team in 2 weeks. So I thought, well, okay, I can do that. I was a little concerned. Rain and I had just got married. We had a honeymoon baby on the way. And we had very little money in our accounts. 2 weeks go by, and the pressure's building. They haven't signed me yet. I'm getting calls from other teams. I made promises to Marty. I called, and Raina's like, you got to call Marty. You got to call Marty. Marty, what are you guys going to do? My wife's pregnant. We have $250 in our account. We just paid all our bills. We had enough to go grocery shopping again. The back was against the wall. I need a job. So Marty goes, wait. Just give me a couple days. I said, okay, I'll wait till after this game. The next game Sunday, one of the receivers on the team had the worst game he could have ever had. They cut him on Monday. They signed me on Tuesday, and then I was put on the team. The coolest thing about it was the upcoming game was against the Seahawks, 2.5 hours from my hometown. My entire family came up for that debut, and I didn't disappoint them. My very first NFL game, I scored a 33-yard touchdown. I had 90 yards or whatever, and this article came out right away. Birden completes long route to the NFL with his first touchdown catch.